Well, the end of the 2023 growing season is upon us as low temperatures will fall below freezing for the next several nights. So we've got to bring in meteorologist Christina San Juan. Christina, is it typical for us to see a freeze this early in the season?
So we are a little bit ahead of schedule by a couple of weeks. Our first hard freeze is about 28 degrees. That does not usually occur until the middle of November, so about 2.5 weeks or so until we typically see our first one. But it really snuck up on us this year. And if you haven't had a chance to fully prepare for the freezing temperatures, first of all, you're not alone, but let's go ahead and take a look at the quick list to get you started. In case of emergency on the road, you do want to make sure that you have jumper cables, a spare tire, and a flashlight in your vehicle. Also a good idea to keep your gas tank at least halfway full. Then at home, go ahead and have your chimney inspected. It is that time of the year already. Your gutters cleaned, and double check your smoke and carbon monoxide detectors. Make sure that those are working. Maybe put some new batteries in them as well. And here's the look at the kind of temperatures we're expecting as we take a look at your hometown forecast for tonight. Our first freezing start to tomorrow morning, going to be in the upper 20s to lower 30s across the board here. We're looking at numbers right around 31 degrees here in the city, and then even colder elsewhere. So about mid upper 20s there in southern Indiana, waking up tomorrow morning 28, 29 around Hodgenville and over to Campbellsville. Looks like 29 is going to be that popular number. Unfortunately, if you are along and south of the parkways, not just tomorrow morning though. We have several mornings that are going to be bringing the frigid weather to us, and kind of a wake-up call for us that it is, yes, in fact, the end of October and the beginning of November. It's going to start to feel a little bit more like the winter season. Waking up Wednesday morning, it's actually going to be even colder than what we'll see Tuesday morning, around 23 to 29 degrees as that low temperature. Thursday, we do it all again for one last time. We wake up to numbers around 25 to 30 degrees, just depending on where you live at here in Kentuckiana. Outside right now, it's on the chilly side, certainly. 47 right now here in Louisville, 46 in Jasper, 47 Mitchell, and then we have some middle 40s from Springfield down to Campbellsville. But you factor in that little bit of a breeze that's coming in from the north, and it makes it feel a lot colder than those temperatures actually are as we're in the feeling like the upper 30s, I should say. Brandenburg over to E-Town, Hodgenville also feeling like 38 degrees. Remember when we were in the 80s last week? Yeah, we chopped that number in half, and that's what we're going to be looking at for the next several days. We had some really good rain earlier, but all of that rain is now out of our hair, and we're just seeing those clouds be quite stubborn to move out of our skies, but they'll continue to work their way out from the northwest over to the southeast through the course of the overnight hours, which actually is going to allow those temperatures to get as cold as what we're going to see tomorrow morning. Into the next couple of hours, though, staying dry, getting those clouds to clear, and we'll slowly see those numbers drop to the lower 40s if you have plans this evening. Going into tomorrow morning, as I already showed you, waking up to some upper 20s and lower 30s, and then not really recovering a whole lot for the afternoon, making it to about 48 as our high temperature tomorrow here in Louisville, and then some middle 40s there in southern Indiana. This is going to be for our high temperatures, 43, about all you're going to be doing around Paoli tomorrow. So yes, you are going to want to make sure the kiddos are bundled up for trick-or-treating, as we're going to see that high temperature not make it out of the 40s. You know it's going to be cold for that trick-or-treat forecast. You're going to have to do a lot of that dancing that you see our mummy friend there doing tomorrow night to stay warm. We'll be in the upper 30s and lower 40s by the time we make it to trick-or-treat around 6, 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. Again, just make sure that we have several extra layers incorporated into those costumes. Now, as we take you along on the 7-day forecast, it is still going to be chilly heading into our Wednesday, and then our last freezing morning, Thursday morning. Then we finally start to get back on track, close to the 60s to close out the work week. We'll have sunshine around 2. Friday is going to be absolutely gorgeous. Saturday looking pretty good as well, but then we'll introduce some stray shower chances Sunday and into Monday, but it will take all week long to even get to that average temperature of 65 degrees. What a change, Shay.